Okay, Dylan, so this is the record cal. Let me show you a few things here. So as you start doing the calibrations, you're going to need a few things. So I'm going to show you what I use, and you can maybe pick these up. This is a 99% isopropyl alcohol. It has to be 99.9%, or else you leave residue on the heads. So this stuff is on Amazon. Then any Q-tips or cotton swabs will do. And I've already cleaned it and demagnetized it. Oh, by the way, this is the handy mag. This is the demagnetizer. These go for about $90. It's called a handy mag. They sell it on Amazon. It's got the red plastic on the front, which keeps you from damaging your heads. If you're going to get a different demagnetizer, be sure that it has plastic on the front, because under this plastic is metal. If the metal touches the heads, you destroy the heads. So that's an important thing to have. And the tape that I calibrated to is this LPR 35, the Recording the Masters one. And that I sent you that was part of the previous video. And so that's what's loaded up in here now. And I wanted to show you, so the heads were relapped and they shine like disco, man. Let me see if I can kind of, I'll send you a picture so that you can see how shiny and smooth these are. They were notched out. The track that they had held, look at that. They had a track in them because the tape had worn through the head, and it was causing a loss of high frequencies. So this has now been redone, so the headstock is kicking butt. And to clean this, what you do is you take the isopropyl alcohol, you take a cotton swab, you dip it in the alcohol so it's completely wet. With the machine off, you just release the tape so that it gets away from the heads, and you maybe even a little farther. You don't want to get alcohol on the tape. And then you clean the heads, vigorously, like you get them, nice and kind of cleaned up, and the alcohol on both of these right here. And you can also do the guides as well. It helps to clean all that up. This guide here as well, and this here. As far as demagnetizing, there are lots of videos on YouTube showing you how to do that, so I'm not going to go into that here. But if you need help, you can let me know, and I can probably make a video for you for that. But so this is now loaded in. The tape is loaded in, and what I'm going to show you is the calibration for the record. So how this works is I've got to produce two tones. 400 hertz, which is the bass tone. That's the main kind of low frequency tone. I'm going to use my DAW to do that, and you can see here I'm going to put in 400 hertz there, and that frequency is going to play into the machine. And you can see, once I arm the tracks to record, you'll see that they let me get this into the mic input. You can see all of the inputs there are at 0, right? And that is the input that's coming in from the DAW. That's not playing from the tape or anything. That's the direct signal from here. So then I'm going to record this with all the EQs flat and everything at 0. And if it's calibrated correctly, when I play it back, it will play back at 0. Okay, so let's try that. So I'm going to reset here. We're going to start recording at 0. So I'm going to record all 8 tracks. So all 8 tracks are recording at 400 hertz. Right? And now I'm going to stop the tape, return to 0, disable the record function so we can see the playback. Okay, and now when I hit play, it's going to play off the tape, and everything should be at 0. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Now that's perfectly calibrated for the main recording frequencies. The second part of the recording test is that we have to test the high frequencies. So this is kind of the true measure of whether a machine is calibrated. I changed this to 10,000 hertz. So that's high frequencies. Now, what I need to do is I record again on all 8 channels, right? And you can see that all of the signals are coming in, right? Let me make sure that everybody's at 0. So channel 3 is a little low, so I'm going to come up there, and that's 0, 0, 0 almost. What is 5? Sure, 5 is at 0, and 6 is at 0, and 7 and 8. So now I'm going to record onto tape here, and that's 8 tracks of that. And if I've got it right, when I play this back, the 10K should also be at 0. And so what that means is that your frequency response is flat from 400 up to 10K, which is, that's what you want. So we're going to return to 0. That means all your highs will be nice and crisp, and your lows will be nice and full. All right, so now I'm going to hit playback here from what we just recorded, and 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. So this machine is incredibly calibrated. It should give you lots of good recordings. Everything is calibrated. So you've got the mixer section is calibrated, the playback is calibrated, the record is calibrated, the transport is calibrated. So this machine is kicking butt. I'm going to pack this up. I'm going to give you a call, and you're welcome to come grab her.